Therefore go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. And surely I am with you always, to the very end of the age. Our Moravian Covenant for Christian Living says that we deem it a sacred responsibility and genuine opportunity to be faithful stewards of all God has entrusted to us, our time, our talents, and our financial resources. We view all of life as a sacred trust to be used wisely. And I'm really excited about all that is happening in Cuba right now. The question that keeps coming to my mind is, who'd have ever thought? Who'd have ever thought that there would be Moravian churches in 7 districts across the island of Cuba? Who'd have ever thought that we would have 2 ordained Moravian women and 3 ordained Moravian men, all Cubans, and one of them a bishop of the worldwide Moravian unity in Cuba? And Cuba, I think, is an example of the connection between stewardship and personal relationships. Now, I don't think it's a coincidence that the very next section in the Covenant for Christian Living, right after the stewardship section, the next section deals with personal relationships. It reminds us of Jesus' words in John 13 when he says that people will recognize us as followers of Jesus because of our love for him and for others.
I've just come back, 2 mission trips. In November, I was in South Africa for a mission conference. And then later on in January, I was in Cuba. Wherever you go in the Moravian world, you meet friends or people who know people. You always have a connection. It's just a blessing to feel part of a worldwide church.
Now, in terms of the way that money that people here in North America give to missions, to be able to provide a good answer on that, I must confess that I deferred to our trusty and trustworthy treasurer. He says one of the ways in which our partnership with the Moravian Ministries Foundation manifests itself is in the dispatching of funds throughout the world through wire transmissions. Our wires, which number anywhere from 3 to 19 each month, are relayed through the Moravian Ministries Foundation, and the funds ultimately wind up in all areas of the globe where these funds are needed. How is the money used? It's used to help Pastor Ana Maria set up an inviting classroom environment for her English Academy in Lima, Peru. It's used to help medical personnel at the Moravian Clinic in Aguas, Honduras, deliver babies and conduct needed surgeries, provide food for infants suffering from malnutrition. It's used to help Pastor Manuel travel by air, land, and river to the Amazon region to meet with the Aguaruna tribal leaders and talk about opportunities for mission and ministry. It's used to help move ministries forward together. What am I excited about? I'm excited about the new Amazon mission in Peru. I'm excited about the Moravian High School in Sierra Leone. I'm excited about our upcoming consecrations in Guyana and Western Tanzania, and a youth mission conference in Costa Rica that we will be helping to lead, and a pastor's retreat in Honduras, and a VBS team going to Labrador, and Antioch servants in Nepal. How much time do we have? The Border World Mission has a fiduciary responsibility to assure that the funds that are gathered are safeguarded and utilized as intended. And our partnership with the Moravian Ministries Foundation goes a long way to help us make these assurances to our constituent congregations and individuals. And the Finance Committee of the Border World Mission meets periodically throughout the year and monitors the investments, and then annually meets with the chair of the Moravian Ministries Foundation face-to-face to review our investments and set forth any change in strategy that is in the best interest of our donors. The Moravian Ministries Foundation helps dedicated donors to be more aware of opportunities for supporting God's mission in the world through the Board of World Mission.